Pats Nation, let's talk about the chatter that's been circling around Jerod Mayo and his job security as the head coach of our beloved New England Patriots. It's been a hot topic, especially during this roller coaster second half of the season. But here's the big question. Would the Patriots really cut ties with Mayo after just 1 year? Sure, there are folks out there calling for his head, but the pulse around Foxborough seems to say otherwise. Word is, Robert Kraft isn't ready to throw in the towel on Mayo just yet. In fact, the general vibe suggests Kraft is leaning toward giving him at least another season to get this ship back on course. And if you're reading between the lines, it sounds like Mayo himself is gearing up for 2025. During a spot on WEI's The Greg Hill Show, Mayo dropped some pretty telling nuggets about his mindset heading into the offseason. "Look, I try to stay as present as possible," Mayo said, as highlighted by Musket Fire's Sarah Marshall. "But the reality is you always have to look out the front windshield when you're trying to build a team. For me, after we get through the season, there are a lot of things, a lot of checklists you have to go through. What players you want to keep around, what coaches you want to keep around here." Translation? Mayo's already thinking about which coaches will stay on his staff and how this roster can be retooled for next season. That doesn't sound like a guy packing his bags. This lines up with reports suggesting Kraft still backs Mayo. And let's not forget how hard the Pats fought against the Buffalo Bills last weekend. That gritty performance likely scored Mayo some bonus points with the higher-ups and fans alike. Add in the fact that the players seem to rally behind him, and it's looking more and more like the former linebacker will be calling the shots come next September. That said, this is the NFL, and you never know what might happen. But for now, all signs point to Mayo getting another shot to steer the Patriots back to glory. Let's see how it all unfolds. But one thing's for sure, the story's far from over. Keep the faith, Foxborough. Go Pats!